those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. A broken man without a path. A vagrant aimless without a mouth. Took 2 long breaths and just one more. Till my lungs couldn't hold another. For you and me. And those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. Those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. A broken man without a path. A vagrant aimless without a mouth. Some kisses your cheek and then grazes your neck. Makes my lips so damn jealous. For you and me. And those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. Take my picture with you when you go out west. Those baby blues. If you love me, then just say it with your chest. Those baby blues. Now, don't forget about me, yeah. I will do my best. Those baby blues. Yeah, that's true for me and you.
Yeah, what is up, 24/7 BF? I don't know what's going on with that video back behind us there, RT, but some sneaky things happening on StreamYard this morning.
I'm like, you know what? I was supposed to be a twin, but I don't know if there's a twin, out there. I would hope not. But
I'll be your twin, dude.
could
Yo,
you imagine 2 of me? Oh my god.
I love it, dude. 2
Yeah,
of those
that'd be
voices
something.
on either side. It'd be great. Welcome to Sunday Sessions, the official kickoff pregame show of the Buff Fan Base Network and 24/7 Buff Fandemonium. I'm your host, Swank. Right here next to me is one of my good buddies, a brother, if you will, the smoothest voice in Buffalo Bills content creation and podcasting. You know him, you love him, Mr. Ryan Thomas. RT, how you doing this morning?
Love the intros every week. Can't get enough, Swank. I'm doing great. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. I got a little sun peeking in through the shades, through the blinds here. But yeah, it's a sunny morning, beautiful day for Bills football. Sunday at 1:00. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, Sunday at 1. It almost feels strangely familiar, like a distant relative you haven't seen since family reunion when you were like 3 or something. It's like, wow. Here we are.
Welcome back.
Uncle Ricky. Hi. We love doing this show because the inactives usually come out right when we go live. And without fail, here they are, and we love to break them together with you guys. Here is this here. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Your official Buffalo Bills game day roster. Me and RT have been lushing over the Buffalo Bills PR Twitter. They put out this great little graphic that not only gives you the inactives, but actually everybody that's playing in every position on the 53-man for the day. So inactive, we have Brandon Codrington. Wow. Weird one. Jamarcus Ingram's inactive. We have Matt Milano inactive. Spencer Brown inactive. Ed Oliver inactive. And a regular on this list, Landon Jackson. So those big three names, man, we knew them a couple days ago. But give me your first reactions to this list, buddy.
You know, we heard about Ed Oliver and Matt Milano. As you mentioned, those are the big names on the list. Spencer Brown, obviously, that jumps out to me. I'd want him out there, as many games as possible. He's a great right tackle. But the name that jumps out to me is Landon Jackson. You kind of alluded to it, Swank. A regular so far on the inactive list, rookie draft pick for the Buffalo Bills, and somebody that I had really hoped would make their impact right out of the gate and be a part of the team right out of the gate. And thus far, he's been inactive the last 3 weeks. He hasn't suited up once, right? This
Nope.
season.
I don't think he's made his NFL debut yet.
Yeah, that's a little concerning, right? For a third round pick, I believe, to miss the first 3 weeks of the season. But then you look at the active side of things, the same, four guys: Rousseau, Solomon, AJ Epinesa, Joey Bosa. Good shoes right there being filled with those guys. Those are the main four, and then outside of it, Oliver, of course, in the D tackle spot. Jordan Phillips active.
Yeah, big Phil.
That's big news. Daquan Jones, Deion Walker, and TJ Sanders. So clearly they feel confident, right, that Big Phil can step up, that Javon Solomon has been showing some decent things these first few weeks this year. Yeah. And we'll see what we'll see, the progression of those guys.
I love it, man. Solomon's been one of those dudes for the last couple seasons that has gotten starts sporadically through a season, has flashed, is a guy that we know has been lobbying for one of those very prized defensive end slots for, like I said, the last couple seasons. I think it speaks volumes that he is beating out a third round pick in Landon Jackson. And I'm here for it, man. Whoever the best four are, put them on the field and set them loose. The D tackle position, man, it is like it's like the youngest guys on the team and the oldest guys on the team. It's like this mix of like rookies and seasoned vets, and it's interesting, man. I wonder if with Jordan, geez, man, you got three big guys,
huge.
I think they're worried about Alvin Kamara maybe today.
I think so, and that's the really cool thing with this, Swank, is when we look at the Bills PR game day roster and inactives, it kind of tells how they plan on approaching the matchup that they're playing in. Yeah. You know what I mean? It kind of gives us a tell, like, okay, Alvin Kamara is a big factor, for this defense to shut down. He's easily the best offensive weapon that the Saints have had for quite some time. They haven't really improved a whole lot outside of him. So plugging up that middle, putting a lot of weight in the middle of the defensive line, pressuring Spencer Rattler, and trying to get to him, right? Trying to force a turnover in some form or fashion. That's the best way to do it. Pressure the quarterback and hope that your secondary can make a play.
100%, man. I am a fan of Spencer Rattler. I know that he hasn't shown much. I think he's got some good bones. He's also got one of the best quarterback names I've ever heard before. I think it's awesome. So that makes me want to root for him a little bit there. Obviously not today, but I could see him torching off on a younger guy still trying to get his footing in the NFL with not a very good team around him. But these are dangerous games. These are teams that are coming in here that we should handedly win this game. There's no excuse. I don't care if Spencer Brown's out. I don't care that Matt Milano's out. And none of that matters to me. To me, if our depth is what it is, and we are the team that we all think we are and know we are, they should handle this team with very little issue. And that's what I want to see going into today. I want to see a solid victory where maybe finally, even though I've said it for 2 weeks now and it hasn't happened since, oh Jesus, I don't know. I don't know when has Josh sat out? He sat out.
Yeah, he sat out. I think he sat out Jets game. Yeah. Yep.
They benched him for like the back part of the fourth quarter or whatever.
Yep.
So it hasn't happened since then. But I'm saying, like, I'd like to see it today. I'd like to really see it today. So let's move on a little bit here to well, wait a minute. Wait 1 second. I can't. Did you see this name right here?
I did not until you just kind of hovered over it.
Oh my
Curtis
God.
Samuel. Corey Blaine's on the Curtis Samuel fan club today, man.
Yes, he loves it, dude. Doug caught it. We're about 5 minutes behind the comments. Curtis Samuel's a go. Let's talk a little bit on that. What do you think about that, buddy?
I like it. I like the 6 receivers that they have on that column. You know, I like Keon. I think he's getting better. Curtis Samuel a little bit more underneath, right? Khalil Shakir a little bit more of an underneath guy. Josh Palmer, he's been getting some like sideline action. It seems like every pass he gets is towards the sideline. Shavers, Elijah Moore, man, he really showed some things for me in space. You know, breaking tackles. He's got like a good little repertoire of moves, kind of like in a Shakir way. I like the receivers. I like the receivers that the Bills have right now. I don't know. It seems like right before the season started, a lot of Bills Mafia was really hating on that receiver group, and I think they got a really good mix of guys right now at the receiver position, and add Curtis Samuel to that. Finally healthy. I love it. I think it's great. I liked him in Carolina. I liked him in Washington, and I liked him towards the tail end of last year for the Bills. When he was healthy again, he performed.
Yeah, man, I am excited to see him on the field. I'm excited. This is the thing about some of Bills Mafia. If a guy is not around, it's very easy to talk about him. But if he comes out and he puts together a good showing for this game, all that goes away. It's like, yes, Curtis Samuel's back. Everything is forgiven and forgotten, and there he is. That's the guy we wanted. That's why we kept him on the roster. You know, nobody will bring up them old tweets where they're like, what the hell is this guy doing here? You know, like, let's trade him, blah, blah. It'll be, Curtis Samuel. Also, man, Elijah Moore, he was another dude on that bubble, right, for a lot of fans and a lot of, like, armchair content creator GMs. This dude is really providing a little bit of a spark, man. He reminds me a lot of Isaiah McKenzie. I love that the jet sweeps back in a limited fashion. I love that they're using it sparingly. And I propose that we give Elijah Moore a new nickname as opposed to Little Dirty, Big Dirty. I think we call Elijah Big Dirty with the jet sweep.
Or you could say when Elijah Moore is active, you could say you're riding dirty.
Right.
Riding dirty with Big Dirty.
Riding Big Dirty, dude. I like it.
Oh.
Mary Jane Brown Who's Bills win for my birthday wish. Let's go. Happy birthday, Mary Jane.
Thanks
birthday.
For hanging
out here. Long time. We got Casey Nicole. Good morning, Swank and RT. Good morning.
Good morning, Casey.
John Johns. Happy birthday, Mary Jane. What's up, John Johns? And yes, please. Happy birthday the hell out of Mary Jane. Doug, my fantasy team could use about 1,000 Josh Allen passing yards today.
This is interesting. This is interesting, Doug, because I'm starting Josh Allen in a league and 2 leagues, and I'm playing against him in a couple leagues too. So that is a sign that maybe, just maybe, I should play in less fantasy football leagues, because I don't want to have to play against Josh Allen ever, right? But
how many leagues are you in right now?
4 leagues. Yeah,
dude, I'm in 3.
Yeah,
and they're all different.
3's enough.
Yeah,
4 is too many. I might just do the K gun and then my dynasty and then my Yahoo that I've had for like 15 years, and that might be it.
That's That's where I'm at. I mean, I went a year without doing it before we started this league, or like
Oh,
the
wow.
Kagan League. And that was the first year I hadn't done it in a while. And then, yeah, I got the Dynasty that I've had for like 3 or 4 years now. And then I just joined a Guillotine this year, which has been very fun. My first Guillotine experience. But the thing,
awesome.
yeah, dude, it's so fun. The thing about it is, though, all different formats, you know, and it's fun to pay attention. All got a little bit of money riding on them, whatever. Great, good times. But like this morning, dude, I had acquired Justin Jefferson in a trade a couple weeks ago in my Guillotine, and I'm like, hell yeah, my Guillotine league is solid, dude. So I'm watching. I'm like, all right, he's doing okay this morning. They're playing early in Dublin. I'm like, cool. And I go to my Dynasty, and I'm playing against Justin Jefferson, and I'm like, what do I do?
That's the way that
just good enough.
That's the way the cookie crumbled, unfortunately.
That's it. So you just gotta take your licks, I guess.
My favorite is around this time of year, September 28th. You always have one guy in the fantasy league that you're in that might start out 3-0, and he just may be just a little overconfident in the month of September, not November, not December, but September. Just throwing that out there.
Telling you, man, I'm propping this kid up on my shoulders. I'm sitting in that number 2 slot. I wasn't feeling too good about my matchup I had against Aaron in our league, and I think I'm in a good spot right now. So it's about 50-50. I'm feeling good. I think your boy Corey, if he slips and he gets a loss this week, Daddy's moving up to number 1, and then we're gonna have a whole lot to talk about.
I'm gonna move out of the sun here. It's beating on me.
Yeah, you had some tiger stripes going. It looked good.
Yeah, dude. I got enough Bandit stuff and Bill stuff on this side of the fence. I've got a lot of false hope that I had that just withered away within an instant because of the Cowboys. I'll just leave it at that. But I'm gonna grab my truck.
All right, buddy. All right, guys. So we have this New Orleans Saints depth chart right here. Don't forget, we are part of the Buff Fan Base Network. Super proud to be. Also, as such, we are sponsored by 26 Shirts. Go over to 26shirts.com. Check out what Del Reed and the gang got cooking up. They have $2.3 million that they have donated so far to Western New York families in need. Great cause, great dude. Check them out. Get there. We'll see what's up. RT, you there, man?
I'm here.
All right. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. So I just did our little sponsor spot. I got the New Orleans Saints depth chart up here. Let's break down this game a little bit, man. What are you looking to see from? Yeah, what are you looking to see from this Buffalo Bills defense to slow down Alvin Kamara and whatever else you might think could pose some sort of a problem today?
Well, honestly, Buffalo's defense, Alvin Kamara is the big name that should jump out at them. He's been a consistent runner in this league for, I'd say, the better part of the last, 7, 8 years. It seems like it's been quite a bit. Yeah. Chris Olave is a guy that really jumps out at me, though. He's been heavily targeted by Spencer Rattler, double-digit targets these last, 3 weeks or so. And he jumps out at me because Buffalo's secondary might be the only question mark that is kind of obvious right now. I think they're really missing Maxwell Hairston. Yeah. They really need him out there, come week 5, week 6, whenever, that IR, I think it's week 5 next week. He should be back and healthy, right?
Well, so he's been doing a lot of work on the sidelines with trainers. He's got that big brace on, but he's been doing cutting drills and stuff like that. Who knows? We know how McDermott is with injuries, and we know how McDermott is with rookies. So to me, I agree 100% with you. I think that it is glaringly obvious that even though we all love Tre'Davious White, he was getting targeted very heavily the last 2 weeks. And you can see that his speed is not there where it was. And and that's okay. I'm not throwing shade at Trey, but that is a weak spot in an already kind of week figuring it out, position group and the defensive backs, obviously aside from Christian Benford. But I mean, I think that they're going to push it. I think all these guys, none of them are coming back until after the bye. Like, I don't think you're going to see Ed Oliver. I don't think you're going to see Milano. I don't think you're going to see Maxwell Harrison. And really, we're just ramping up to see even if he plays, in October even, everything looks good from the speculation, but who knows?
And the thing that, I went golfing yesterday and I was in a conversation about it with the guys I was golfing with. And the thing is with Maxwell Hairston being out and the fact that they need him that badly, they need a rookie that badly. Like, their depth is just not quite where it used to be. You know what I mean? In terms of the corner position. So to need a rookie to be back, that badly kind of shows, usually you want to take your time with a rookie. And even when he's healthy, you kind of ease him into things a little bit.
Yep.
With Maxwell Hairston, he's just such a talent. And based on how the other guys have kind of shown Trey White a little bit slower than what he was, Christian Benford's been phenomenal. He's been fantastic. But the depth pieces beyond Christian Benford have just not really shown what we want quite yet. Yeah. So for me, that's what I'm looking at as far as a guy that could jump out today. Chris Olave could have a huge day today. He could be the guy that Spencer Rattler is able to get the ball to. Rashid Shaheed too is really underrated. He's a really underrated player in the slot. And then Brandon Cooks, veteran guy. But Juwan Johnson's their leading receiver right now in terms of reception yards and things like that. So, there are some, I hate when people say like, this team is really, really bad. They're 0-3, things like that. When you're playing an 0-3 team, every team's got some pieces to it. They might not be as good as other teams, but when you look at every team, just like we are right now, there are some players on this team that are pretty good. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, game plannable, players. So, Kamara, Olave, Shaheed. I won't lie to you though, Swank, when you mentioned Spencer Rattler earlier, I love the name, love the, the attributes and stuff, but I thought they would go with Tyler Shuck, early in the season. Wow. I really did. I thought he looked preseason wise. I thought he looked pretty good. An older rookie. He played like 58 years in college, what it felt like. But I thought he'd get the shot. I really did. And then they went with Spencer Rattler. I was like, all right, well, we'll see how he does. He's been okay so far, but playing a tough team today, no doubt about it.
I think things have changed so much from the time when we were coming up or watching and doing where they actually gave a quarterback a shot for more than, half a season or a couple games or even a full season. It felt like, coaches and quarterbacks were connected. Every 3 years in Buffalo, it was a new coach and a new quarterback, just like clockwork, unless somebody got hurt and then it was another new quarterback and whatever. Quarterbacks just aren't getting the time that they need. And you could see Sam Darnold as an example coming kind of into his own in the second phase of his career. Geno Smith,
Baker Mayfield, right?
Baker Mayfield, all these guys that were like highly touted, high round draft picks that didn't quite hit in the first team they were, and even bounced around maybe to a couple other teams. And then here it is. This is where all that stuff was. And to me, that goes to coaching and time on task. Like that's all reps. That's getting comfortable with the game, and that's finding a system where you actually fit. So I don't know. I see guys giving up on young quarterbacks like way too early in my mind, but this is this is a win now league. If you're not winning, you're not here, and coaches feel that as much as players. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it seems like they're letting them roll, even though they're winless and, and very obviously beat up to hell, man. Look at all those guys they are,
right.
But let's switch over to the other side of the ball. What do you think our beautiful Buffalo Bills offense has to do today to get past Cameron Jordan's Saints-led defense here?
Well, that's really the only guy that jumps out to me other than Kool-Aid McKinstry, and Kool-Aid might just be because of his name is Kool-Aid. Like that,
So sweet.
that might be the only reason why he jumps out at me. I don't know about you, Swank, but when I looked at this, Demario Davis, it feels like he's played for forever. I don't know how old Demario Davis is,
Let's see if
but it feels like he's been around for a long time, and he might not.
36.
Yeah, he's up there. 36-year-old linebacker. Like that is. I looked at that. I'm like, he's still playing. Like that's crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah, that's nuts. But this defense is one of the worst in the NFL, and it's probably a big reason why they're 0-3. Not much of a pass rush, not much in the secondary. This could be a huge day for the Buffalo Bills offense, given the defense that the New Orleans Saints have. Cameron Jordan's really the only name that jumps out at me. I'm assuming Deion Dawkins would line up on him anyway. So
unless they move them side to side.
Yeah, unless they move him around and stuff like that.
Which,
Justin,
with Spencer Brown being out, that might be the move to do.
They could. Yeah, they could. They very well could. It is so the one thing I didn't really look at with that inactive report or the PR report, who do they have as offensive linemen? You got Cedric Van Pran Granger, Torrance, McGovern,
Alec Anderson.
Is Alec Anderson going to take that right tackle spot? Probably. Or is it going to be Van Pran Granger? Or
I mean, so Chase Lunt is a guy that is
Chase Lunt
on the inactive list, and they pulled him up for this. So I mean,
could be Chase Lunt.
Be him.
Yeah.
Or he could just be providing depth for whichever. I mean, David Edwards. Yeah,
that's
I don't know.
Thing. They have so many guys that could actually play that spot. That's how good their offensive line actually is. Yeah. We don't even know which one, is like the lock to start quite yet until game time, right? So that's pretty crazy.
Wild. It's wild. I mean, for me, man, I think this should just be a nice, balanced. We say it every time here. A nice balanced attack. I don't think anything too showy, but effective. I'd like to see him be physical at the line of scrimmage, get that running game going, and then let's have Josh throw a couple long guys here. You got Curtis Samuel on the field. He likes catching deep balls. You know what I mean? We got some other guys that are chomping at the bit that really want to get their stats padded a little bit. But I'd like to see, maybe some 20, 30 plus yard, like 20 plus yard plays, man. I'd like to see at least two of them today. You know, let's prove that we still got that part of the game going here too. I think that would be fun at least.
Yeah, I would love it. I would love to see them let Josh be a little freer, early, maybe take some chances that you normally wouldn't take against, like a Baltimore or a KC or even a Miami. I will say, like Miami, it felt like they knew that Miami was going to come out swinging, so they were a little bit tighter. You know what I mean? In terms of a little bit conservative, which kind of kept Miami in it. Dare I say? Yes. That'd have been the only reason why Miami was in it. Dare I say there?
Yes, you dare.
But I think if they were a little more aggressive heading into this one, they could take some chances. I want to see just more chemistry between Josh Allen and Keon Coleman. I think we already have. I definitely feel like if there was one guy that Josh Allen wanted to throw to, with his eyes closed, with the game on the line, I feel like it would be Keon Coleman. And I think the reason I say that is because it kind of already happened when they played against Baltimore. That was a huge moment for Keon and for this offense, for Josh Allen to say, you know what, I got to get it to him. He's the guy to get it to. One-on-one, he is extremely hard to outmuscle in terms of contested catches with that jumping ability that he has. So I want to see a little bit more of that today. Just spreading the ball around, taking some shots downfield, and kind of playing around with this Saints defense, which is definitely one of the worst in the league for sure.
100%. I mean, I'd be happy. I'd be happy with a nice slight blowout day.
Put a 400 on the board. Give me some bonus fantasy points.
There you go. One other quick, just little observation. Do you think Curtis Samuel returns some kicks today with Codrington being out?
I think so. Yeah, and he returned kicks. I believe he returned kicks in Carolina, right? I think out of the two spots, I thought he for a little bit maybe.
Washington. Did he
Maybe
do
Washington, maybe a little bit of both. Yeah,
Yeah.
it could have been a little bit of both, but I know he's done it before.
Yeah.
I know he did that in college. That I know for certain. So, yeah, maybe we do see that a little bit today with Codrington out. And to be honest with you, there's been times where I've been happy with Codrington, and then there's been times where I'm like, there's just a little more meat on some of these returns, but he hasn't fumbled or anything like that. He's controlling the ball, which is really important. So
Did have a bobble.
Curtis Samuel, he had a little bit of a loaf of bread kind of carry. But yeah, Curtis Samuel, I refer to that as a loaf of bread when they're like carrying it. But Curtis Samuel, I want to see him just in general, like however they decide to use him. I want to see him because we haven't seen him yet. You know what I mean? So that'd be nice.
Contribute. Let's see it.
Let's see it. Let's do
All
it.
right. If you're new to the show, we're going to do some X Factor score predictions. There's a Spaghetti-O lure that happened here a year or so back, and one of the inventors of that sent us a video. The other Spaghetti-O whatever colluder, he came out to one of my shows last night, and he might have just had a little bit more alcohol than Spaghetti-O video could handle this morning. So we'll let Corey pass, but here's our boy Patrick with his Spaghetti-O video for today.
Week 4, Power of the O's. Score prediction: 48-10. Let's go. Week 4.
There you have it.
There you have it.
There it is. 48-10. So says Patrick from Buffalo World Order. Let's hear your scores in the comments. RT, can you give me an X Factor and a score prediction for today, please?
I'm going to go X Factor. I'm going to go Keon Coleman X Factor today. He's going to put up over 100 receiving yards on a very, very poor New Orleans Saints defense, and Josh Allen very well. I think Josh Allen could have over 400 yards in today's game as a kind of as a link there, which for all the folks at home playing fantasy football, at least in the leagues that I'm in, if a quarterback throws for over 400 yards, it's 5 more points.
Yes.
So God willing, he's able to do that for me today. I need him. I need him today. I need him. I need you. Come on, Joshy.
Did you get a score in there?
Score in there, yes. I'm gonna go 38. No, I'm gonna go 41-14. 41-14. A little Prater kick at the end there. 41-40, 41-14. 4s and 1s.
There you go.
Yep.
Let's see. 41-14, 4-4, 1-1, 10. Power of the O's, they would say, I guess.
Yeah, they could say that. I could say that.
For me, man, I would love to see a little bit of, let me just make sure that he's active and all is right, Dorian Strong. I would like to see a little bit of Dorian Strong out there, maybe sharing reps with Trey. And let's get our rookie out there making some plays. Definitely the X factor for me is that CB2 spot on the defense. This could be a very good learning experience type game, I think, to get the D-line confident again with another solid showing of stopping the run and or at least slowing the run down. And yeah, a little Dorian Strong on the edge with Tre'Davious White rotation. Let's see. I want to see better play from that position. So that's my X factor is a CB2. And I will go. I'm going 40-13. Buffalo Bills, big victory today with the Josh Allen sitting at the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. A little Mitchy Tribs coming out and showing us how
Tribs throwing some darts over the middle. I said this to you a few weeks ago, Swank, but I will never talk shit about Mitch Trubisky ever again. That's over.
Good. It was too good.
The respect meter just went up too high for it to come down. It could come down. God willing, it never will have to.
Mm.
But I don't think. I think we're safe. I think we're good.
I was on the Mike White train all off
I was
season.
too.
Mike White, man, he's got a cannon and the younger, and he can get in there and let's do this. And he lit us up that one game, and but Mitch, he's just solid. He knows the playbook. He makes good choices, and man, the balls to come out and just lay one out on third down, and
man.
put it perfect. It's like, okay.
And dare I say Shane Buechele, too, little shake and bake Shane Buechele, man. He was shaking and baking. Yeah, he was shaking and baking in the preseason. I didn't mind it.
Nice. You guys, thank you so much for the score predictions and the takes. Lisa John says Bills by 50, Shakir with 2 TDs. I think Shakir, the new Micah Hyde. You've replaced the hole in your heart for Micah with Khalil Shakir, and I love it, man. I love it so much.
I would love that for fantasy purposes too. I'm playing him against Scott this week, so
are you?
That'd be nice. Yeah, my receivers are. I traded for CeeDee Lamb, and then they put him in at running back. I alluded to it earlier in the show. What the heck is Dallas doing? Like, why was he in as a running back?
Who knows?
I've seen it all. That was it for me.
Jerry Jones knows what he's doing. Jerry Jones, he knows what he's doing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's a mess, a complete mess. I mean, he's came out and still defended that Parsons trade, and I just admit you screwed up. Just admit you should have paid the dude. You would have had something because you weren't that good when he was here.
What's an extra? What's an extra $3 million to either side too? Like 42 to 48 or 45 or whatever the difference was. I don't know, but it wasn't. They weren't far apart. It's just wild to me.
No,
wild.
And to try to strong arm a player into not having representation, like like this stuff. Like this is their livelihood. Not like you're saying. Yeah, what's $3 million? I mean, to Josh Allen. That kind of money doesn't matter to him. He'd rather the team be better. He's already made his money, he said,
Right.
And that's to me, it's like, okay, but that's his take. Micah, it's probably like he's the best at what he does in the league, and he wants to get paid that way. And maybe it's more of a respect thing because I think
he was disrespected for sure. Yeah,
huge issue in Dallas is that the respect level for the players, the coaches, anybody that deals with Jerry Jones at all. Like I can't imagine anybody feels loved or respected in that goddamn way.
And then the press conference, he was calling him Michael. I was like, what is this? Did you see that? It was It was a little strange. Yeah, his son had to correct him like 3 times. He was saying Michael instead of Micah. It's like, I'm not talking about Michael Irvin here. That was 30 years ago, buddy.
It's 2025, Grandpa.
Might have to make some changes there eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this kid going to be any better? Yeah, it's just going to be this legacy of Jones's. But hey, good on him. I hate the Cowboys.
Yep,
it's fine. Guys, it's 12:06. Thanks so much. 952 of you hanging out for Sunday Sessions, the official pregame kickoff show of the Buff Fan Base Network, sponsored by 26 Shirts.
I like the screen.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
good. I like it.
I set up the other one that we had because the default, like it shoves our cameras over too small over here, and it's like this big gap. So I kind of rearranged that I felt good about, but I was like, I like this one.
So it reminds me of PTI with Kornheiser and Wilbon. I like it. Yeah. I like it.
2 big mugs right here. I figure when we hit the night game on the drive-in again, we got to go this. Just
that'd be sweet.
Hello. Like just look down the cars like, what are you doing?
That's a really nice Jeep Grand Cherokee down there. That's
pretty
nice.
What you got? Popcorn? Cool, man. RT, hit him with a final thought, and we'll get out of here. Get ready for this game.
Final thought. Where else would you rather be right here, right now, whether you're tuning into this show or you're tuning in to the game live? I hope everybody that went to Highmark Stadium today, that got the chance to experience this game, really enjoys it. I am feeling a little bit of the stadium blues. Like these last few days, I've been thinking to myself, man, there were a lot of great memories in this stadium. I'm super excited for the new stadium. I think it is a little overdue. We do have one of the oldest stadiums in the league, but let's cherish the Ralph while we got it, right? Let's embrace the Ralph while we got it. I'm definitely going to try to go to a game before the season's over, just to have one last, hurrah at Highmark Stadium in Old Orchard Park, as Julian Edelman calls it, Old Orchard, which I thought was actually a pretty sweet name. But let's have, what was that?
Too bad it came from him.
Right, that's true. He's a bandwagon Bills fan. I'm convinced. Yeah. I really am. He's been wearing Bills hats during his podcasts. I'm like, what? This is weird.
Gronk was doing something like that too.
Yeah,
we hated you. We hated both of you. Like,
right. Yeah, it's a little weird, but yeah, I'm excited for everybody that gets the chance to embrace it, and for those that haven't had the chance yet, of course, I hope they can make that memory and enjoy this last season at the Ralph. I hope it's one that we can, bookend with a AFC Championship game win in the last game in the stadium, right, in the near future here in the next few months, and head to the Super Bowl in Santa Clara, California, where the Niners play. Homecoming of sorts for Josh Allen, Super Bowl MVP, MVP potentially again, put a bow on it, cherry on the sundae. That would be beautiful. And of course, thanks for tuning in. And we got the K-Gun Tuesday, right? Tuesday at 8.
That's
Wednesday at 8. My show, the Thomas Take Sports Podcast. 8:30. 8:30 for you guys, 8 o'clock for me. And breaking news, I do want to throw this out there for the social media people out there. I finally decided, after many years of debating it, I'm on TikTok. So Ryan Thomas Take 92, go to TikTok. I've been posting some videos on there. Better late than never. I'm staying out of the
dance trends and shit.
I'm staying out of the dance trends. It's only served for what I want to do with it. The Macarena. No, I'm just kidding. The Macarena. Some Bills videos. I posted a Sabres one this morning. So yeah, check it out. Just sports talk all day long. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Guys, if you are at the game today, we have a bunch of friends out there. Our good buddy, Mr. Mark Maddox, came back up to the area. He's hanging out, tailgating and cutting it up with a bunch of our friends. I was looking for tickets today, just like over the course of the week, and I'm like, God, man, you can't talk. They just they're so expensive, dude.
They are. I looked too, and I looked like 2 weeks ago at this game. Usually the prices come down as you get closer. They actually went up. The prices actually went up from 2 weeks ago to game time, which. It is what it is. It's Josh Allen. It's all the primetime stuff, and it is what it is.
That's it, man. And I don't know. Whatever. It's going to be a beautiful day. Enjoy it. I want to tell you guys, we are a quarter of the way through the season, if you can believe it. It's not 9:28. It's what it just goes by like that. 3 more of these cycles and you're knocking on playoffs door. Like it goes by fast.
Real fast.
Slow down, enjoy every minute that you possibly can of this. Again, we're celebrating the last season in the Ralph and the glorious less than midway point of the amazing Josh Allen's career. So just enjoy it, man. Sit back. I'm gonna fry up some wings. We're gonna have us a good old 1 o'clock time today, and then I'm gonna sit back and watch 2 of the worst records in the AFC fight off against each other for that 500 record that they're both really trying to get. One that can tote the 500, and the other that's going to be 1-3. And oh boy, I can't wait to sit back and I never want to watch them play ever. And today, I just can't wait to watch.
There is a lot of good football today. The Bills take care of business, move to 4-0, and then you got the Dolphins and the Jets. Whoever loses is 0-4. You got the Ravens and the Chiefs. Whoever loses is 1-3, I believe. Yeah. So, and then tonight, man, you got Green Bay going to Dallas.
Yeah.
for the Micah Parsons
Just mop up.
just
Cowboys.
mop up for Dallas, which will be great. It's a great day for football, man. Great day. Sunday, can't beat it. NFL Sunday, let's go.
Hell yeah. Just park it. I mean, you literally could watch football from 9:30 tonight or this morning until 11 o'clock tonight. Like,
which is what I did today. Yeah.
me
That's
too.
exactly what I'm going to do. Like, and if
Absolutely.
anyone cares to judge, maybe
Go screw, man. That's why we do these podcasts and stuff so that we can just watch football all the time and have an excuse. Like, this is research.
Yeah, this is what we do. It's just, and if they don't like it, maybe watch some, last day of the season baseball games. Red Sox clinched, by the way, playoffs. Let's go.
Sweet.
So there's that.
Hey, we got 1,060 tuning in. Thank you so much. Guys, have a great day. Enjoy the game. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go